Matinee baseball on tap for you on MLB Network, coming your way from historic Fenway Park in Boston. We'll have Diamond Dynasty Championship Series action between the Tropics and the Wolves. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Stepping in, Jose Reyes. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading on for the Tropics, shortstop, Jose Reyes.
First pitch of the at-bat. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Reyes is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Hit on the ground out to short. Turner has it, and that's the second out. So coming to the plate, Carlos Gomez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a ground ball to third. Backhanded. Throw on to first by Ramirez takes care of him. 1 away. Standing in, Cody Bellinger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Gomez has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Darvish has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. The 0-2 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out. Now at the plate, Hanley Ramirez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Betts coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman.
First pitch on its way. There's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Moustakas is retired, and there's one away. Stepping into the box, J.D. Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. On to Lansdowne and gone. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Just off the plate and high, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. Now to the plate, Mitch Moreland. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Castro. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding in, Darvish. Cologne's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Right there is Reyes. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Starlin Castro. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Strike one to start the at-bat.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. So stepping in, Bartolo Colon. One out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Reynolds brings it in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Riding in once again, Jose Reyes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ball one to start the at-bat. And he'll come back with one in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Starling Marte would be next. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Harold Reynolds. First offering on its way. No balls and one strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Coming in is Gomez. He's got it one away. Digging in to try it again, Trey Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
The next 0-2. Left side. There to take it is Ramirez. Throw to first, and Colon's looking good here as he gets two quick ones to start the inning. Coming to the plate now, Brody Bellinger. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Colon gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Two outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great thing.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Here's Starling Marte as we begin the top of the fourth. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Starling Marte goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. 1-0 the count. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily. Digging in for his second at-bat, Edwin Encarnacion comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. Gomez, the runner at second with one away. High and deep to left center field. Bellinger racing back, and it's gone into the monster seats. Digging in, Carlos Santana. He popped out in his first trip. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Carlos Santana goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Hanley Ramirez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left field. Back goes Martinez, and it bangs off the monster. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. 2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game. Here comes the right fielder. Jose Bautista.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The relay, and the lead will move to 3 as it's now a 5-2 game. Ready for another chance? Bartolo Colon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. Here's Mookie Betts. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gomez has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. So coming to the plate, J.D. Martinez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Colon's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
And he fouls this one off. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. Throws in on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Jose Reyes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Soft liner towards center, and Reyes is aboard with a leadoff single. Digging in once again, Starling Marte. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. And there goes Reyes. Chopped weakly to the left. Tough play for Moustakas. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Ready once again, Carlos Gomez. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. The second for one. On to Moreland, and it's a double play. Digging in and looking for more, Edwin Encarnacion. Runner in scoring position with Cigar. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit at third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Seared down the first baseline. And Moreland will take this one to the bag himself, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. Throw on to first by Ramirez takes care of him, one away. Stepping in, Mitch Moreland. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, Yu Darvish. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Starlin Castro. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. To short. Turner loves it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Jose Bautista is off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
3-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses, and down to first goes Bautista. It's ball 4. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Bartolo Colon. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Mike Del Franco is going to loosen up now in the on-deck circle, so that's going to be all for Colon in this one. And that misses, ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Darvish delivers the 2-0. 3-0 now. Jose Reyes would be next. Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw. And the throw's behind him that time as it gets right by him. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. High pop-up. Reynolds calls for it. And the inning is over.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Leading off to the Wolves, second baseman, Harold Reynolds.
The 0-1. Strike two as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
0-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time. One down. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. Bases are empty. One man out. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and there were two down. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Now a hard liner, but foul. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Mookie Betts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here it comes, 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
He stays alive, still 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Weekly hit to third. There to take it is Ramirez. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between Philadelphia and the Dominican Republic. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. At the plate, Charlie Blackmon, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Philadelphia, center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
First delivery to him on the way. And we are underway now in New York as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Batista. One down. Now in the box, Chris Bryant.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Grounded up the first baseline. And that's through for a hit. Here's J.D. Martinez. And at first for him following the one-out single.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground. The 0-1. And this is sent out to Reyes. This could be two. Here's Castro for one. On to Encarnacion, and it's in time for the double play. Right back to work as the shortstop, Jose Reyes, digs in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball one. Ready on 1 and 2. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Martinez. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Starling Marte, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Tough slider down low for a strike. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Smoke toward the hole. Oh, look, it's Scooter. He's up with it. The throw. It's there, and he's out. So bases are empty here with two gone. And standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Edwin Encarnacion would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-1. Verlander sets his sights. 3-1 on its way. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he misses again. Ball four. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Santana is a big threat. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch on its way. Hard on the ground toward short. Right there is Reyes. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gomez has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. At the plate, Scooter Gennett. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll dive back in safely. Comes set, and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly. Now at the plate, Hanley Ramirez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Second baseman, Carlin Castro.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he got him. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Verlander's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. A little bouncer. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear.
And we'll have to leave it there. So digging in now, Trey Turner, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Hot shot on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Justin Verlander. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Popped him up. Encarnacion is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. At the plate, Edinson Volquez. As we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Edinson Volquez.
In there at the letters 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's one gone.
The shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Jose Reyes.
Curveball stays a little high that time. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Reyes, a native of the Dominican Republic, most often considered a third baseman, but he's actually playing shortstop for his club in this one.
Yeah, this would usually scare me a little bit. Third base being such a reactionary position, and then going over to short and it being more of a rhythm and timing, creating footwork towards first base. Might have a little bit more time, but the way the shifts have been employed in today's game, he occasionally touches shortstop, he occasionally touches second base, so I don't think this is a stretch.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The next 3-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Riding in once again, Chris Bryant. He'll start off the inning now against Edinson Volquez.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And a knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Now back.
Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez. Called strike over the outside corner. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Now batting. Right fielder. Giancarlo Stanton.
Set and the pitch. This is line to left. Marte is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. A ball and no strikes. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Gomez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the. Here's Carlos Gomez. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Tried to hold up there, but the appeal goes down to Rusty Valentine at first, and Rusty ain't convinced, so that's strike 1. Hit to first. The tag, and he is out. Ready for another chance? Edwin Encarnacion drew a base on balls his first time up. First offering on its way. Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Here's a high pop-up. Turner is under it, and that retires the side. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a ball.
Missed with a breaking ball.
2-1.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Bautista on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with the 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. Bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So here now is the pitcher, Justin Verlander, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And he was thinking about third, but instead he'll throw to first. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he takes ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1.
Leading off for the Dominican Republic, second baseman, Starlin. Castro.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-2. Line to the right side. But an atom ball right to him for the first out. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line. I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So he sets him down swinging. Chris Bryant goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the 2nd and 3rd time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. On the ground to 3rd. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He's a diamond player who represents one of the most fearsome power bats in all of baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Inside. Looked like it might have been the sinker, and that'll clear the sinuses out. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Starling Marte. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Stanton coming on, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Center fielder
Ready once again, Carlos Gomez.
Carlos
He got on top of
Gomez.
one and was a ground out victim last time. Verlander into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Edwin Encarnacion. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. And he is out at second. Leading off the inning, Paul Goldschmidt, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Again, he sends it out of play. Another full count pitch home. And the sinking fastball called strike three, and that's out number one. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. There to take it is Ramirez. And there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Scooter Gennett. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Edwin Encarnacion now will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
First baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Carlos Santana now. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it's gone as they add still another. Digging in once.
The third baseman, number 13, Henry Ramirez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Ready for another chance. Starlin Castro. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starlin Castro.
Has a look, now the pitch. He swings and misses, throw down. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Breaking ball in for a strike. Runner going a second time. Got him swinging. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position. Ready once again, Trey Turner. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire, ball 2. 2-2.
2-2.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Justin. Verlander.
Your attention,
Javier Baez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Verlander. Number 9, Javier Baez.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. And now Volquez up to 77 pitches for his outing so far. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2. Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. Now, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edinson Volquez. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Jonathan Villar looks out of the dugout as a pinch hitter, so that means the end for Edinson. Ready with the 0-1. On the ground to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Reyes. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Ready for another shot now, Starling Marte. He could really use Nate Jones. He's given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. Two runners in scoring position to deal with. 0-1 the count. Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between third and home. VR on third with 2 out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and a side. Yimi Garcia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Chris Bryant, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. No problem laying off the sinker in, and he's in a golden spot. 3-0. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Missed with a slider.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's got it. Jerry Familia comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Second and third here, 1 man out. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. 2-0 now. A high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Encarnacion is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Edinson Volquez. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings from him. Really showed a lot in this one.
Here now is our final line script. First for your victorious home team. 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the visitors, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Edinson Volquez. The loss goes to Justin Verlander. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening. And please drive home safely.